All right, guys, so we're going to go on a journey with a young lady who had been on a date with a man about a year ago. All right, and he proceeded to hit her up after not seeing her for the past year for a little bit of action, okay? A little bit of side action. Say, hey, can you come through? All right? Can you come through? I'm looking a little something, and you got it on you. All right? You say, I scrolled through my phone, and I'm like, yep, this seems like the one that I can get down on, all right? That's what the man said, all right? So we're going to go on a journey with her. She's got multiple parts of this, and we're going to split this out into separate videos, separate parts. So let's go ahead and let's look at this first one, all right? And this is the young girl. I don't know her actual name. Her stage name, Too Gold for This. All right, that's her stage name. All right. And so let's let her start talking to us about this said booty call. So I'm gonna let this roll out right now.
A man I went on a single 45-minute date with last year just DM'd me on Instagram to see if I wanted to travel an hour to his place to hang out. I am 35 years old. I have no less than 2 days of full body maintenance to perform before anyone can... Let's call him Pete. I said, Pete, are you booty calling me? And Pete says, I'm not calling, I'm texting. He then offered to locate a landline on which to call me and propose having sex in perpetuity. This man is 6'8". And he's got a mouth on him. It's been 2 years. So you tell me, is that worth interborough travel? Should I ask if a meal will be provided? Am I going to get a travel stipend? And most importantly, how do I know it's going to be worth it? And by it, I do mean his dick. This is now the group chat. Help me.
All right, guys, so we heard that right there. Oh, yeah, so we're going to try to help this young lady out, all right? We're going to help her out. Do we believe this is going to be worth the trip, worth the ride? Now, we have to assume that the man did not hit before, okay? She said it had been 2 years. She said that she had went on a date, 45-minute date at that. I don't know how she knew the exact minutes. Well, folks be doing these minutes, okay? It's like people would be telling me, oh, yeah, boy, I was hitting it for a couple hours. I'm like, do you note the time when you start? I'm trying to figure that thing out. Do you note it? Like, oh, before we begin, I'd like to note the time. Okay, you go right over there. You're like, it is, in fact, 9:45 p.m. Okay, 9:45. All right, let us begin. Wait. Is that how y'all get down? Is that what goes on? It's like, I finished at 11:45 p.m. Like, what took you so long, man? You know what I'm saying? At this point in time, somebody's worse for the wear. All right, there ain't no doubt about it. Okay? Now, I know women can be a little bit slower as far as the build-up, but hot damn, boy, if you got the damn bang and zzz and lick and all this for 2 hours for them to get right, shit, bro. But, you be wore out, cuz. You just be wore out. You be like, man, damn all this. You know what I'm saying? And saying all, how you Johnson last that long? You've been taking them blue diamonds. You've been taking them diamonds. Man, you ain't trying to be that long. Look, I'm just letting you know, balls start hurting, cuz. It's just a bad look, okay? It's just a bad look. So let's go back through this once again, okay? Let's go back through this once again so we get all the details. Because we're detail-oriented around here. All right, so let's go back and let's get these details, all right?
A man I went on a single 45-minute date with last year just DM'd me on Instagram to see if I wanted to travel an hour to his place.
Okay, so there we go, right out the gate. So we see the young lady right here. Now, I tried to go through her actual TikTok to see if I could get a full body. Okay, full body, see what we were working with here. I couldn't. Okay, so all we got to work with is what we're seeing right up top. All right? That's all we got to work with, okay? So she goes on to tell us, she said, 45-minute date. That's what went on last year. Instagram DM said, hey, you trying to roll over. You're trying to pull up. I got something for you. That's what he's saying. He's saying, I got something for you. There ain't no doubt about it. Now, I want to hear from the people out there. How far have you traveled for some? All right? I remember somebody coming in and talking to me one time. They said, man, they traveled from New York down to where I'm at right here in North Carolina. They travel 8 hours. They get some booty. I was like, I don't want nobody in your area. I mean, I don't want nothing over there. Prostitute or nothing. Won't even a skeezer around. I mean, come on now, cuz. Won't even a skeezer. I mean, I got to travel 8 hours. I don't think so. I ain't traveling no hour for that. But if I didn't travel an hour, man, I'm going to need to stay. I'm going to need sleeping quarters. Okay? Ain't no doubt about it. I'm going to need some sleeping quarters. Doggone it. They'll travel there and then come back. The hell you think this is? So right out the gate, I don't know. This could be a little freaky, seeing how you haven't actually talked to him. All right, you don't know if this is like serial killer status. You know what I'm saying? You been showed up, got missing. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful out here in these streets. Let's let it keep going. Now you see that look on her face. She was contemplating. She was like, "Oh boy, I'm about to get destroyed. Oh, can I go get destroyed?" She's like fainting. Boy, she's smiling. Boy, she's getting all ticklish. Boy, her tummy's starting to tingle. She's like, "Oh boy, somebody gonna touch this kitty cat." something beside old Charlie the buzzer back there in my bedroom. Oh, Charlie the buzzer, Buzza.
To hang out. I am 35 years old. I have no less than 2 days of full body maintenance to perform before anyone.
Okay, so she said she's 35 years old. My man said you want to come hang out, aka get back blown out. Okay, that's what that means. Would you like to come get your back blown out? Maybe she just typed that from here on out. Somebody, or being direct. Okay, being direct is a thing. Maybe maybe if you do that, that's not as much discretion as you should have. Maybe you should have a little bit more discretion. But hey, it is what it is, okay? But she's already trying to think about it. It's just like, dang, I ain't quite ready. I'm gonna have to get this whole thing right. Now, I don't know what the rest of it look like, but she said it's gonna take her 2 days to get that thing right. Girl, what all you got going on? You ain't just throwing it away, have you? I mean, you know what I'm saying? She said it's gonna take me 2 whole days to get this punani right. You know what I'm saying? Get this whole thing right. I'm about to shave in all kind of places I ain't shaved in a while. You know what I'm saying? Brazilian. Butt crack get waxed and all, cuz. I mean. Oh, man, let's let it keep rolling.
Let's call him Pete. I said, Pete, are you booty calling me? And Pete says, I'm not calling, I'm texting.
Hey, that's a good one, Pete. It said, I ain't called nobody. I just sent you a message say you want to come get some D. You know what I'm saying? I ain't called you at all. Would you like me to call you? I mean, I can't.
He then offered to locate a landline on which to call me and propose having sex in perpetuity. This man is 6'8". And he's got a mouth on him.
What does that mean? He's 6'8" and has a mouth. What's the 6'8"? It's something I know it's in the biological nature, but it's just tall dudes. Oh shit, he tall. Let me just take my panties off. Is that the way it works? Women, leave it in the comment section below. When you see a tall dude, does it like it's like you're it's like your hips start trimming a little bit and like the panties just start like your hips trim and the panties just start sliding off by themselves. Is that what happens? We're trying to figure out, hey look, I'm an old short dude, so it don't make no I mean I'm not short as short, like 5'8", 5'9", maybe. 5'8"-ish. Okay, I'm an 8-ish. Alright. I might be 5'7", shit, I don't know. But you know, you always hear about, oh man, tall dude. And all of a sudden, Bo, panties just start dropping. I'm like, and he ain't got to say nothing great. This dude ain't say nothing great. Ain't no, Bo, we went on a 45-minute date. It didn't lead to nothing. She left with nothing. All of a sudden, he's sending her a message saying, hey, I got dick for you. And she's about to fold up, Bo. I mean,
it's been 2 years.
She said, it's been 2 years since somebody smacked that cat. And you know what that means, Bo.
I am struggling. I need penis inside of me. ASAP.
Oh, that's what she wants, Bo. She wants to get taken right to Pound Town, okay? Right to Pound Town.
You tell me, Is that worth interborough travel? Should I ask if a meal will be provided?
Ma'am. She talk about meals and all this. Hold on. You said interborough travel. That almost sounds like some Star Trek. Hold on a second.
Tell me. Is that worth interborough travel? Should I ask if a meal will be provided? Am I going to get a travel stipend? And most importantly, how do I...
Look, meal provided, travel stipend. Ma'am, when you come here, all we got is dick, okay? That's all my man got. He ain't got no meal. He ain't got no water. He probably ain't even give you a towel to wipe up with. I mean, all he got is dick, and then you need to leave. We already know what's gonna happen here. He gonna bust it down, and he gonna ask you to leave. My goodness, I mean, if he ain't think nothing about you a year ago, he definitely ain't thinking highly of you now. He's thinking you need to come over here and let me get right on it, okay? And then when I'm done and regret has entered my body, you need to leave, okay? Leave the premises, all right? That's what he's saying. That's what the guy's saying, okay? All right? But he's 6'8" and he's got a mouth on him, though, all right? And it's been 2 years since that kitty been smacked. So the minute he said, "Do you want me to smack that kitty?" Bo, she started getting giggly. Boy, just like a little schoolgirl. I'm trying to tell you, bud.
I know it's going to be worth it. And by it, I do mean his dick. This is now the group chat.
How do you know if it's going to be worth it? I mean, you said it ain't been beat up in 2 years. But you said he had a mouth on him. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I mean, I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but you talking about, is it going to be worth it? It really don't matter at this point in time, because you're probably packing your bags. You was like, but if he didn't catch you in the thick of the night, and he'd have been right up the street, you'd already been there. Okay, hey, if he didn't catch you in the thick of the night, and you'd been right up the street, okay, if you'd been 15 minutes away, you wouldn't even have had time to make this TikTok. Wouldn't even have had time. Been right over there, banged out, he'd have sent you right back home packing. You'd have felt good for the time being, and then the next day, you probably have felt used. You've been sitting in the corner, shedding it. Man just used me and kicked me out. Then he let me shower off for nothing. Piece of shit. We get men of trash after this. Men of trash. It's like, damn. You didn't have to participate in it. So this is part 1, okay? This is part 1, guys. Leave your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Part 2, part 3. She's going to have a part 4. I don't think she's recorded part 4 yet, but I do have part 2 and 3 that I'm going to bring into to y'all right here shortly. So like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.